June 21st is International Yoga Day, and this year marks the fourth time it's going to be held. And Korea joined in the celebration a little early this year with a special event held over the weekend in the heart of Seoul.
Hundreds of people poured into Tel Aviv's Ravine Square yesterday for an incredible demonstration of international respect and celebration. ILTV's Aaron Ports is here with us now to tell us more. Aaron, what were they celebrating?
All right, so Wednesday was the third annual International Yoga Day.
Yoga Day.
And in honor of the occasion, the Indian Embassy of Tel Aviv co-sponsored an enormous event.
साथियों, दुनिया के लोगों के लिए योग आज हमारे लिए केवल पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ नहीं है. प्लीज रिमाइंड, ये पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ नहीं है, बल्कि योग a way of life बन रहा है.
Hey my dear brothers and sisters. Yoga has been practiced for thousands of years, but it was not until the late 19th and early 20th centuries that it began to gain widespread popularity in the West. Bharatan yoga teachers, such as Swami Vivekananda and Sri Tirumalai Krishnamacharya, traveling and teaching yoga in Europe and the United States. These early yoga pioneers helped to introduce Western audiences to the practice and its potential benefits. Counterculture movement in the 1960s and 1970s, with famous figures such as the Beatles and the Rolling Stones practicing yoga. The counterculture movement of the 1960s and 1970s helped to bring yoga into mainstream consciousness, with more and more people turning to yoga as a form of exercise and stress reduction. Today, yoga is widely recognized and accepted as a legitimate form of exercise, with research showing its potential health benefits. Yoga classes and teacher training programs are now available in most major cities around the world. Yoga for everyone, everywhere. Yoga has come a long way from its origins as a spiritual practice in ancient Bharat. Today, it is embraced by people of all ages and backgrounds as a way to improve physical and mental well-being. Yoga has come to spotlight and world as acknowledging the benefits of yoga. Yoga has a long history, dating back to ancient Bharat over 5,000 years ago. The word, yoga, is derived from the Sanskrit root, yuj, meaning, to join or, to yoke, or, to unite. As per yogic scriptures, the practice of yoga leads to the union of individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness, indicating a perfect harmony between the mind and body, man and nature. According to modern scientists, everything in the universe is just a manifestation of the same quantum firmament. One who experiences this oneness of existence is said to be in yoga, and is termed as a yogi, having attained to a state of freedom referred to as mukti, nirvana or moksha. Thus the aim of yoga is self-realization, to overcome all kinds of sufferings leading to the state of liberation, moksha, or freedom, kaivalya. Living with freedom in all walks of life, health and harmony shall be the main objectives of yoga practice. Yoga also refers to an inner science comprising of a variety of methods through which human beings can realize this union and achieve mastery over their destiny. Yoga, being widely considered as an immortal cultural outcome of Indus-Saraswati Valley civilization dating back to 2700 BC, has proved itself catering to both material and spiritual upliftment of humanity. Basic humane values are the very identity of yoga sadhana. In the yogic lore, Shiva is seen as the first yogi or Adiyoga, and the first guru or Adi Guru. Several thousand years ago, on the banks of the lake Kanti in the Himalayas, Adiyoga poured his profound knowledge into the legendary Saptarishis or seven sages. The sages carried this powerful yogic science to different parts of the world, including Asia, the Middle East, Northern Africa and South America. Interestingly, modern scholars have noted and marveled at the close parallels found between ancient cultures across the globe. However, it was in Bharat that the yogic system found its fullest expression. Agastya, the Saptarishi who traveled across the Bharatan subcontinent, crafted this culture around a core yogic way of life. Here is the three most famous yogis of all time. 1. Patanjali. Considered the father of yoga, Patanjali compiled the Yoga Sutras, a text that forms the foundation of classical yoga. He wrote the Yoga Sutras, which tell about the different theories and practices that come under the ancient yogic sciences. 2. Swami Vivekananda, a 19th-century Indian monk who played a key role in introducing yoga to the Western world. He was one of the first yoga teachers to travel to the West and is credited with popularizing yoga in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. 3. Sri Tirumalai Krishnamacharya, considered one of the most influential yoga teachers of the 20th century, Krishnamacharya developed a form of yoga that combined traditional practices with modern fitness techniques. He was the teacher of many famous yoga teachers such as BKS Iyengar. Yoga is a practice that can be done by people of all ages, genders, and fitness levels. It can be adapted to suit the needs and abilities of each individual. Here are a few tips on how to start practicing yoga. There are many different yoga postures, or asanas, that are practiced in various traditions. The number of postures can vary depending on the source and tradition. Some sources list as few as 84 postures, while others list over 1,000. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, one of the most influential texts in yoga, describes 8 limbs of yoga, one of which is asana, or posture. The Hatha Yoga tradition, which emphasizes physical postures, has a wide variety of asanas, from basic standing and seated poses to more advanced inversions and backbends. The is not to achieve a certain number of postures but to improve the overall well-being of an individual. Yoga can have many benefits for the body, both physically and mentally. Here are a few examples. 1. Increased flexibility. Yoga postures, or asanas, help to stretch and tone the muscles, which can improve flexibility and range of motion. 2. Improved strength. Many yoga postures require the use of your own body weight as resistance, which can help to build strength and muscle tone. 3. Better balance. Yoga postures that focus on balance, such as tree pose or warrior 3, can help to improve balance and stability. 4. Better posture. Yoga postures that focus on alignment can help to improve posture and reduce pain and tension in the neck, shoulders, and back. 5. Increased cardiovascular fitness. Some styles of yoga, such as vinyasa, involve flowing sequences of postures that can be quite vigorous and can improve cardiovascular fitness. 6. Stress reduction. Yoga's combination of physical movement and focus on breath can help to reduce stress and tension in the body and mind. 7. Increased focus and concentration. Yoga's emphasis on breath control and meditation can help to improve focus and concentration.